Part 6 of the law student Q&A session. Question 21. What does your weekly workload look like and how much studying should you plan? Again, your weekly workload, it's going to consist of, there's going to be readings from each courses. There may be smaller assignments tucked in there too amongst the readings. Maybe you got discussion board answers as well. It really is up to your professor here. I would be remiss if I commented on this and then your professor did something totally different. But readings are very commonly what you're going to be assigned in classes. These can be textbook excerpts, these can be cases, these can be legislation or commentaries or articles, as I mentioned earlier. There's going to be a lot of reading. Let's put it that way. I think that's the simplest way I can put it. Is there's going to be a decent amount of reading. How much? It's going to depend on your class and your professor. And how much studying should you plan? You should plan as much studying as you need to grasp and understand the material. I know it's a cop-out answer, but a question like this, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, because I know every incoming law student wants a quantifiable amount of studying that they think that they should be doing. And if they reach that target amount, then they're like, good, I'm done for the week, when really they probably should do more. And other people may grasp the material and they understand it and they're like, well, I haven't reached my quota yet, so I've got to do more. So I don't want to give you a specific number, but the reality is you're going to figure out within the first probably a few months how much is truly enough studying for you and how much you need to do, how much you don't need to do to be ready for your classes and eventually be ready for your exams. So I will leave it at that. Question 22. How would you advise someone to prepare for entering law school? As I just said, I would tell them to get comfortable with reading a lot, because there is a lot of reading, of complex material too. Absorbing a lot of information in short amounts of time is also helpful. Getting comfortable with that. I would say keeping your focus when the stakes are high, if there is a way to work on that and practice that. Maybe it's practice questions too. But yeah, maintaining your focus when it matters the most. One of the articles I wrote for Law School Life and Beyond actually is about remaining focused in lectures. So anyone who struggles with their attention span could benefit from that article. Don't worry, it's a short read. It's only a few minutes, I think. So just researching it, I found it helpful. And just from my own experience, it's, practicing some of those strategies are helpful. So anything you can do to improve your discipline will be an asset in law school and your attention span for sure.